Okay, so here's the Mopar soft top for the Gladiator. So we just unboxed this the other day, just opened some stuff, but I didn't really get into it. So I'm going to go ahead and just open some of the stuff, set it aside. Directions are the first thing I opened, so I will look at those. And we'll kind of lay this stuff out and see what we got. Alright, so I'll kind of just voice it over and set it down, and then we'll take a look and see what we got when we're done. So, we have a box here. Let's take a look at this and see what we got. Trusty knife out. So this looks like door surrounds or channels. Let's see if it's got any labels on it. There we go. So you can see that. It's JTRSpartacus kit, it says. Okay, so we'll dig into that and see what that is, and lay those parts out. Alright, these are the pieces that ended up being in that Toluca kit. And then there's one other little box here that I haven't opened yet. It's very light. And it's not empty. It's a giant box for a little hardware kit. So we'll set that over here. So that's what ended up being in that Toluca kit box. Alright, so this one says JT acrylic dual top tint black 591-04. So let's see what's in it. Gotta be careful here, so I cut anything by accident. Big giant knife. So this looks like it's the back corners. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll go ahead and get them out. The back corners. So we'll set those out here. There's the other one. I don't know which one's which yet, but we'll check that out in a few minutes. So as expected, this is JT rear window acrylic tint black. This big box here. So we'll go ahead and unwrap that and set it aside. So there's the rear window. We'll get that in. I'm sure we'll follow directions and figure out when it comes out. So it looks like the only thing left in here is the top, and then there's this another box here. Sounds like hardware. Doesn't have a description, but it has some numbers on it. So we'll check that out. So this little box ended up being a bunch of Torx bolts, long ones, short ones, and a strap. Overall, this soft top seems a lot more complicated than the top on the JT, so we'll see how this kind of works out, but it definitely seems more complicated. Alright, so this weather strip, we're going to go ahead and just peel back a little bit at a time and stick it right on here. And go around slowly. So Jack's tightening these down. There's 6 of them. We'll tighten them all down, and then we'll have that back piece in place and move on to the next one. Okay, so we're on the passenger side. There's a piece marked FR, which I'm assuming is front right, and it goes in here. And so this little part here faces the sky upward, and these bolts, these screws that are insert nuts are going to face up to the sky. So basically, this piece kind of oriented here, and you'll go right through the roll bar, or the sport bar, to attach it using the smaller one. I don't remember which size that is, but the smaller one that came with the kit. Easy enough. We just tighten those down, and we'll come right back on the other side. Thanks. Okay, so we've got these pieces here for the door surrounds. This one is the passenger side. It faces backwards. It kind of goes like that there. And then this other one goes there, but there is this little gasket thing we have to attach first. So you're going to see these little gaskets, and they match up to this piece here that's your door surround. So we're going to go ahead and click that together. right, so I'm having trouble on the back passenger side, and I have these Quadratec handles installed, and what I figured out is that they're not working with the soft top door surround. So I even tried like loosening it, and what you'll see, I don't know if you can see that, but basically it's hitting right against the Quadratec handle, and it's just not allowing this to line up and tighten up. So I'm going to remove the Quadratec handles and figure something else out. Okay, once I took the Quadratec handle out, it fits like a glove. So we're going to have to figure that out in the future. Maybe we can take some of the material out of here or figure out something different for handles. But so that seems to work just fine without the Quadratec handle. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So opening up the soft top, and we're going to get the packing material out, and we're going to get it on the Jeep and get it screwed in. Both corners are in, and now we're going to do the back window. All right, so this is the back window. Essentially, there's this little channel here, and there's a groove in the top up there, and then there's this thing at the bottom that we have to try to get in. So, not sure how great this is going to work, as cold as it is and everything. We're going to give it a shot. I don't know if you can see up here. Can you see up here? This channel thing going in here? Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit.
It's really, there it goes. Okay. And then I guess we have to kind of, well, I guess we can't do that until it gets over there. So we just kind of slip this across, which is better than a zipper for sure. It looks like it kind of just goes over. And then I guess once we get in the right spot, pull a little bit faster. Yeah, once it gets in the right spot, we kind of just attach it. There's some end pieces and there's some pieces here. I guess we have to try to attach, and that is going to be difficult to say the least. Oh my goodness. Yeah, as cold as it is out here. All right, let's go ahead and put the pause on that for a minute. Okay, so here's the walk around. We had to use a blow dryer to heat it up. It's about 40 some odd degrees. I'll check on that, but the back window was the biggest problem. And then we did learn that the Quadratec handles do not work in the back with the soft top, at least not without modifications, and it's getting a little gray, so it's been raining. Here's the walk around. Looks pretty tight, looks good from the sides. Looking good from the front. And the other side. So overall, it looks pretty good, it's tight. I'm gonna leave it on for a couple days. Let's go inside real quick. Take a look at how it attaches. For those, basically, if you're familiar with other Jeeps, it's very similar. Up here, little handles, hard to see right now. Here, and then I loosen, and there's another one over here. And then you can just flip it back. Easy enough. Bring it back down and tighten it. Hopefully you can see this. It's a little dark. And flip it and done. Easy as that. Overall, the quality's nice. Jeep kind of made it a pain in the butt, as you could maybe see from this. A lot more assembly involved than other Jeeps. So, but that's all I got. Please subscribe and like if you like this, and stay tuned for more.
Please like and subscribe to us today.